Yo. How everybody doing, man? It's gonna be short. My lips is chapped. I didn't know it was gonna be this hot out here. I've been licking my lips for the last 20 minutes. I met Tupac in 1991 in a very peculiar situation. A female who lived in Berkeley, her name was Teresa. She called me. She was like, Rich, I got somebody out here from New York. I want to introduce you to him. You guys have a lot in common. I think you guys will really hit it off. She didn't tell me his name. She said, and he needs some smoke. I'm there. If you need me, scream double R when you see me. I'm there. I drive to Berkeley. I pull up. I meet this guy, this kid. He's a young guy. We handle the business. We exchange numbers. 91, I gave him my mama's number. You know, you used to have your house phone back then. We wasn't really popping. I gave him my phone number, and we just kind of linked. We started hanging out. It wasn't about music. It was just, in general, hanging out. I had 415 going at the time. I think it was probably the hottest thing in the street at the time. So he spoke to me about wanting to do music, and I told him, I said, bro, you on the Black Power stuff. I'm on this gangster thing. Like, it's a different thing. He's like, we're going to do some music. We didn't end up working in a studio until years after that. I think his first album that I was on was the Me Against the World. And then on the 1996 release of All Eyes on Me. I got two quick stories, funny stories. A prelude to what Money said about him and this Jeep that Atron bought him. Atron bought Tupac a brand new Jeep. The apartment was up there. He called me. He said, I got a car. Pull up on me. Let's smoke. So I pull up on him. This apartment they're talking about, where you park is in the back of the apartment. And it's a catwalk to drive out of this thing. The Jeep is back there. He like, come on, let's go get some blunts. I said, all right. He said, I don't know how to drive. I said, well, let me pull it out. No, I got it. I get in the passenger side. Pac pulled out, pinned the mirror up against the passenger window, dragged the Jeep all the way down the wall. All the way. This is a true story. Dragged it all the way down the wall. And I'm like, dude, you messing up the truck. He said, man, I ain't never had nothing. I'm just happy. Let's get some blunts. We get to the store, and I get out, and the whole side of the truck is trashed. He didn't care nothing about things. He cared about people. He was just that kind of guy. We ended up working, doing songs in the studio. He's actually one of the biggest reasons I got signed, because he told me, man, you got to get signed, you got to get a deal. Get a deal, get a deal. He wrote me a few times when he was in Dannemora talking about he was going to be coming home. So he was like my little brother. And I tell people, I said, he's like the little homie who turned to the big homie, because you know what he did. I mean, he skyrocketed. But I remember being at home one time, and he called my mom's house. And my mom said, there's somebody on the phone for you named Tube Socks. And I said, who? She said, he said his name is Tube Socks. I said, no, Mama. He said, Tupac. She said, well, wait, get on the phone. So, me and that man, we had a whole lot of good memories. I keep a lot of me and his business private because it was me and his business. He was more than a human being. He was an angel. He was a gift. And he was a God, okay? I feel blessed. My heart is beating right now talking about my guy. I feel blessed to be able to do any of the things that me and him did, whether it was nightclubbing, hanging out, recording, whatever. What I want you guys to know about that guy is this place here, he loved this place. He loved Oakland, and he talks about it all the time. So, man, I'm just glad to be here. I appreciate your set. Thank you. Mo Preem, Ray Love hit me. He like, Rich, I got to get you out here. You know, I wish he would have told me the sun was going to be out, because I would have just wore my T-shirt. You hear me? It's hot up here, man. Let's make some noise for Tupac. Well, if I do that, the red lint is all over the thing. You know what I'm talking about? Let's make some noise for Mr. Tupac Amaru Shakur. Come on, man.